I'm not going to sit here and allow King Obama to march us into World War III. There is a UN link in the video description. Contact these embassies, contact the consulates, and ask them to advertise this damn link. We're not going to sit here and allow Obama to do this to us. We have rights. We have rights under our Constitution. Obama has no authority to do what he's doing. He's making threats to use force. That's an illegal action under the UN Charter. He needs to resign. He needs to be impeached, or he needs to resign immediately. But use the links in the video description. There's links to all the UN member states. Email them what I've emailed them. I've emailed them and I'm asking them, please pass this video on. Please retweet this tweet. We're not going to sit here passively. I'm not going to walk in another march in the streets of New York like a jackass while the mainstream media disrespects me. I want this war talk to stop.
My first line was, I don't oppose all wars. You know, specifically to make clear that this is not just a anti-military, 70s loving kind of approach.
For the record, I tried to warn everyone about Obama before he was elected the first time. See this video I posted from 2008.
These are the deceitful games that are played to rob the American people of their freedom.
Obama is the better of the two candidates we have.
In this part, I'll go into detail about how disgraceful it is to recommend Barack Obama. Hillary's a horrible choice too, and it is just wrong to deceive people into thinking that's the only two choices, when we have a great candidate named Mike Gravel.
My first line was, I don't oppose all wars. You know, specifically to make clear that this is not just a anti-military, 70s loving kind of approach. It was rather that I thought strategically it was a mistake for us to go in.
Notice that he's not saying it was illegal or immoral, or that Bush had no right to attack Iraq. Obama's telling Wall Street he'll make money for the military-industrial complex by ignoring the rule of law.
Where's the money coming from? It's coming from Wall Street. Look at Obama. 67% of his money comes from $500 or more, and he's trying to let you believe that it's coming from the kids. Hillary Clinton, 89% of her money, $500 and more, comes from where? Wall Street. What do you think that they're buying? This is Wall Street that finances the insurance companies, that finances the pharmaceuticals, finances the military-industrial complex. Obama wants to have more soldiers.
Look how extreme Obama is when it comes to Iran.
I think it is important for us to send a signal that we are not hell-bent on regime change just for the sake of regime change, but expect changes in behavior.
Oh, for God's sakes, even Hitler and Stalin didn't say they were doing things just for the sake of it. They all say they have reasons. I'm sure Obama can come up with reasons and excuses for future wars, too. Notice Obama isn't saying that he doesn't have the right to change their regime, or that he won't change the regime. Given the history of Iran and the U.S. in 1953, his comments are particularly ugly and ignorant.
I think Iran understands what military threats we pose. They're not surprised we could strike them and strike them hard.
They are continuing the threats of military action against Iran. But there is something called the UN Charter, which is a valid treaty that we're committed to, which bars the threat or use of force. So they're all in violation of the Charter, and they don't seem to care, and the media don't seem to care. I mean, the media and the political class are isolated from both world opinion and even domestic opinion. And yes, there are some variations within the Democratic Party over this as to how extreme they are. But almost all of it is just kind of like off the wall from an international point of view, except for people like Gravel.
And using force, if it's not in self-defense and if it's not approved by the Security Council, is a violation of international law, a law that the United States has signed on and pledged that they would uphold. But this is not a nation of laws. Looks like the UK is more of a democracy than the United States. They're less king-like than the United States, where they actually had to abide by the will of their people and not okay participation in this war. Meanwhile, here we have King Obama who says, I don't care. I'm just doing it regardless of Congress, regardless of the UN. NoObamaWar. Tweet that out using the hashtag NoObamaWar. And then you could help spread the video that I've been trying to promote.